Welcome to episode 28 of the 8-Bit Podcast. I am Lily, aka Unicorn Buffett, and I got a deal with me. Oh, lost my mouse. There it is. I was like, I can't switch screens. Oh. So what's up? It feels like it's been a hot minute. Good. So, fun fact. Your audio is not picking up at all.
Oh, God. Hello.
There we go.
We good?
Yeah, no, we good.
What's up? I'm back.
Like, you could see him talking, but it just like nothing was happening.
Well, rip.
So, anything new? And
you know what? Not really. Let's just get into the games we've been playing. Like, obviously, it's probably gonna be the same thing for myself. I mean, I already know that.
Overtilt.
Overtilt. It's the end of the season, which is pretty good. So it gives me less chance of playing the game. But they also added this new system. They added this is it endorsement? I forgot the name of it. It's like an endorsement system where you can like rate people.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can be like a good sportsmanship or a shot caller, someone that like calls out things or whatever. And another thing, they added that into the game, which is super cool because it's like, okay, kind of like you could see people that are it kind of forces people to be a little bit more team based and like work as a team rather than being like really mean and really toxic towards each other. Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it like in a couple of streams already, and it's cool. You know, it's kind of it's a nice thing to add onto it. And they also added this other thing called the looking for group option, so you can click the little option, and if you're like a support main like myself, so I like to play support, so I play like Moira or whatever. It groups with other people that are looking for other things, like a tank looking for a support or whatever. So I'm interested to try that out.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know if it's just comp only or if it's for like quick play or whatever. So I'll have to check that out. But that's a cool thing that they've added for Overwatch, which is super cool. Other than that, I've actually been dabbling into a little bit more of R6 lately. That is pretty cool. I'm playing with Rain as well, and Rain's natural.
Yeah, I saw that.
A natural, okay? Running around with shotguns, killing everybody. We're gonna start a Rainbow Six Siege team, by the way. So just let me know.
Dope.
Yeah,
I will.
So we're gonna win all the money. We're gonna shoot all the bad guys. So R6, and then a little bit of Gears of War 4.
Yeah. We need to play that.
I know, we do need to do that. I didn't know that Gears 4 had 4-player co-op.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know that. I thought it was only 2-player.
Nope.
It's pretty cool. We also need to do that 2v2, by the way. So that way, you know, Rain and I can totally win.
Oh, no. We're going to kick your butt.
We don't have to do it because we already know we're going to win. So, I mean, we could just skip it and just play the story. It's fine. Don't worry, you can skip it.
No, we're going to kick your butt.
Okay. I'll make the Hammer of Dawn and Hammer of Dawn everybody. Even Rain. I'll be like, sorry, dog. Bad. Yeah, that's pretty much been it on my end. Pretty much Overwatch, Rainbow Six, and some Gears. Oh, and Realm Royale here and there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, haha. No, we'll go into this later.
Okay.
Never mind.
Wait, no, let's go into it now. Or if you don't want to, we can wait.
No. PUBG dropped a lawsuit against Fortnite with no reason.
Wait, they dropped it?
Yep. Fortnite got a letter from Bluehole that was like, yeah, hey, so, oop, I just dropped my coaster. That was just like, yeah, so we're dropping the lawsuit. Like, no terms were met, nothing. They just were like, okay, whatever.
So PUBG just straight up dropped it. They're just like, all right.
Yep.
Did they kind of realize, like, okay, we really don't have anything here, so we're just gonna go and, you know, drop. I guess.
I wish I knew why. Like.
Right. It's almost like one of those things where it's people do things just to get their name out. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if that's what they did. They're like, oh, we're totally gonna sue them, and it's like, oh, now PUBG's like in in the limelight. Hello?
Bless you.
Bless you.
We
God
both
bless.
say bless you.
I'm wondering if that's what they did. It was like a tactic to kind of get their name out there again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it kind of seems like, I mean, it could have been a publicity stunt. It would make sense.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, to like go from like, hey, we're gonna sue you for like everything that's pretty much the same thing with PUBG to just, you know what, dude? We're not gonna do it. Actually, just kidding. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, like, it was just weird that there was no actual reason for it too, and I mean, as far as I know, they're still sitting at like 40 some mil. So like the number of games that were sold didn't increase at all.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. I mean, I know that like minus the lawsuit and whatnot, I know that PUBG just released their new map, but they also released this battle pass. Have you heard about that?
No, please enlighten me.
Okay, so apparently there's like this battle pass you can get now that has these objectives that you can do, like, get extra points if you snipe someone 300 meters away, like dailies pretty much. And I know of another game that does something like that. Starts with an F, ends with the night. F Night.
F Night Shyamalan?
Yeah, M Night Shyamalan. Yeah, so they're doing that, and it gives you I need to read up more on that, but it gives you the access to the new map. Obviously, I think it's like a playlist specifically for the battle pass, where you can only do the new map every time. It's weird, and I don't like that a lot of games are going that route now with like battle passes and things like that, but that's a thing apparently. So interesting.
It looks like it also gives you a daily XP limit, and you have to play a minimum set amount of time in order to progress. The rate you earn XP varies on how long you play and how good you're playing, and it also looks like you get fancy outfits.
Interesting. I would do it honestly, like if I had the extra money or whatever, if I really wanted to get it, or if I was just really into the game, I'd do it for the outfits. I'm pretty much
I mean, one outfit is like a bikini bottom and like a Dixie top, and the other one looks like
10 out of 10. How much is it? Just ask a friend.
AKA not worth it.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's totes worth it. Okay?
It looks like it's $7 or not dollars. Sorry, £7.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, it's $10, $9.99 US. Interesting. Yeah. Not tradable or marketable. So yeah, you can't trade these. Okay, that's kind of cool. So they
really?
Kind of implemented that. Yeah. So these outfits and whatnot that you get, you can't actually put up on the marketplace. I'm honestly glad that a lot of I'm not gonna say a lot of companies, but some companies are taking action of like not using or not allowing it to be traded. So it's like shutting down these third-party websites that are doing like gambling and things like that, because who knows when the next like Fortnite gambling case royale thing is gonna open up. So
what?
Yeah. Listen, this thing's got a lot of negative reviews, by the way. This the battle pass.
I mean, a lot of season passes for a lot of different stuff gets a lot of bad reviews, but I mean, when you think about it, I didn't think any of the content was supposed to be paid content, so like that kind of is different.
It's one guy says fix the game first. Understandable, relatable, got it. The next one says, I regret buying this. Yep.
I believe it.
Yeah. So interesting.
That is like one of my issues with Bluehole, honestly, is the game still has bugs, and before they fix anything, they're like, hey, let's release it on console. Right?
Yeah.
Console launch was god awful, didn't bother fixing hardly anything, if anything. And then
Mhm.
they're like, "Oh, here's our product on mobile devices now," and it's like, stop. Fix
Yeah, and
what you have.
yeah. The thing that sucks is that people still buy into it. Like I'm part of the problem too. Like I bought PUBG very early on in the stages of the game, you know, and I mean, granted,
I mean,
I
I did
haven't.
too.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I didn't buy like I have no plans of buying the battle pass or anything like that. But I don't know. It's just like it's almost like they give you something that's minimal, and they're like, okay, so we're gonna prove on this, but they're not doing it because they already see the success that it has because all these popular streamers are playing it and whatnot, which are boosting, you know, more people that wanna play it and stream it and everything like that.
Right.
And I'm like, why fix it? Like some of these bugs are pretty funny and whatnot. You know what I mean? I guess, but it's the most frustrating thing because it's like a false promise that they've continuously made. Now I'm not like, you know, it's been optimized. Like for me, you know, the game's running a lot smoother, but I mean, there's definitely still bugs. Um, I don't know. It's just a weird trend that I think they're going down and some companies are following, where it's just like, let's just put something out that's like a rough drawing, and let's see how people take it, and promise them bigger and better things, and just not do it.
Oh, so like the Division.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Why would you assume?
Hello? Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm like full on karate mode. I'm like, what the hell happened?
I'm so sorry.
You're good. But yeah, I went off a little on tangent on PUBG. So.
Oh no, you're
yeah.
fine. Like I am. You're totally fine.
Ooh, I see the outfits for PUBG. Got it. Nice.
Right.
So what have you been playing?
Mostly Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really done. I mean, I've played WoW, but it's mostly dumb stuff, like trying to get those stupid mounts that I've been working for, because I've pretty much done everything I need to do. The pre-patch drops next week, I think, or something like that.
Nice.
So, like, the stuff I don't get done, I just get shafted.
Yeah.
And I'm super upset because there's this one achievement that's going away because they're getting rid of the profession. And I have to farm a ridiculous amount of mobs with like a 0.5% chance of having them drop.
Oh god.
So I'm like, well, I'm never gonna get this achievement.
Get Randy to do it while he's at work.
Yeah.
That not, yeah.
No. No, it's not really an option.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I'm okay. That sucks.
I mean, it is what it is. I missed out on a few things before Legion dropped, and before, you know, Pandaria dropped, and before Cataclysm dropped, before Lich King dropped, like, and before all the other stuff dropped. Like, I get it.
Yeah. Are you like are you kind of like a completionist? Like, it's like you need to get
Yeah.
it? Yeah. That sucks. So when does the new expansion drop again?
August. Sorry.
August. Nice. You tired?
A little bit. I made
Yeah.
pickles today, so I'm like, I'm kind of.
Takes a lot out of you, you know, when you're making
It
pickles.
does. Because it's 10
saw the
minutes to
picture.
sterilize, 10 minutes to cool, about 10 minutes to fill 6 jars, and then you have to cook them 10 minutes, and then you have to let them sit for 10 minutes, and then you take them out and you have to let them sit 24 hours, and then it's just like a rinse and repeat process.
Yikes. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of work. That's why I don't cook.
That's
Hey,
why
you know
you
what's
don't
for
cook.
dinner? DiGiorno. Right? It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
But that's technically cooking.
Oh, you got me there, okay? You got me there. Alright. Anything else? Stardew Valley? Stardew Valley's been, you've been enjoying the multiplayer, yeah?
Yeah, we actually started a new game with like a bigger map.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, and
Pretty
before
cool.
we stopped playing, the dude I'm married to was like, hey, do you want to adopt a baby? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah?
So, hopefully this baby won't be as dumb as my other baby.
Where'd the baby go? I think the baby crawled outside. It's gone.
I mean, we left him alone.
Oh God.
Often.
I mean, hey, you know, that's all right. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Okay, Kelly Clarkson said it best. All right.
You're right. You're right.
When you write, you write. So you want to hit up any of the topics you want to talk about?
Well, the big one for me was PUBG dropped the lawsuit.
Oh yeah, there you go.
The only thing I can think of too, like going back to that, is when you think about it, you know, there's no set. They don't really have. Well, I mean, they kind of have a copyright on the whole like battle royale thing, but when you really think about it, they have no say in what other games do.
Right.
They just have Battlegrounds copyrighted, not like the building aspect of Fortnite. Some other games like let you run around as a chicken and then respawn eventually, and like they don't really have a say in what other games do because it was never specified like it's a 100-100 and their copyright. It was just, oh well, you know, we shoot people, it's you versus everybody else, there's a drop, there's a map, blah 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 blah, and that's like it.
Yeah. It sucks because I don't know. I feel like a lot of companies are doing the whole battle royale thing, and for them to say, "Hey, listen, we're gonna file a lawsuit against Fortnite," it feels very lowballish. You know,
Yeah.
It's like, but why? Is it because you see the success of Fortnite because it's a free game and people are paying money for like skins or whatever? Like, I don't know.
See, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think they went after it because it's free and they're making money. Not saying PUBG's not,
Right.
but I mean, it's a free-to-play game. Everybody's going back shit over it. So I was debating if I wanted to say shit.
Yeah.
But like everybody's going crazy over it, and then I think they were jealous because as far as I'm aware, Fortnite had a pretty successful, you know, console launch. I mean, it's going to the Switch.
Right.
Or it is on the Switch.
Did you mention it or did I hear? Is it $30? It's not like free on the Switch, right?
It wouldn't surprise me if Nintendo was charging for it.
Yeah, I could either be speaking like out of nowhere, but from what I heard, I think it's like $30 for it to be on the Switch.
And it's not Save the World or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. So it's the actual Battle Royale version.
I don't know. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that being the aspect of it where they feel like very threatened with how Fortnite is and their success, and you know how people are gravitated towards it because you know it's not, I don't want to say cartoony, but it's optimized. You know, if you don't feel like you drop and don't get any loot. I mean, granted, there are times where you drop and don't get loot very, very often. It feels like you have a fighting chance whenever you drop, you know, rather than you drop and you have to like, you have to like run around for 5 minutes just to find a pistol, you know. I will give Fortnite that, but then I don't know. The cosmetics.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It looks like it is still free to play.
Oh, okay, cool.
There's rumors that the Save the World mode's coming to the Switch, and I mean that's gonna be pay to play. But no, it looks like the actual BR is free to play.
Very nice. Have you played the Save the World portion of it?
Not yet. I just couldn't justify spending $60.
Yeah. See, I ended up getting it, and it was like a very tower defense force type thing.
See, I like tower defense games.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But not $60 worth for sure. I wouldn't. If anybody were to be like, "Hey man, did you enjoy the game?" But like, "Yeah, I was pretty good." Was it worth $60? No. I'd say like 15 maybe, but that's my opinion. But yeah, the whole lawsuit thing, it's crazy that people could just do that, and like companies are going after other companies and just dropping it. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're jealous.
Yeah.
Like, it would almost have to be.
because it's just, why would you go out? Like, yeah, I feel like people are nowadays, it's like they're just jealous of other people's success. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. It's a mentality that we all go through, you know, but you know, they're successful, find out why they're successful, you know, and then apply that to your next project that you make.
Mm-hmm.
Why try to take them down rather than, you know, using your resources and your brain power and whatnot, and put it towards something more innovating than rather bringing them down, because it's going to make you look bad in the end. Honestly, it already makes them look bad with the fact that they're doing a lawsuit and then they drop it, you know. I don't know. But you know, what are you gonna do? I think like a lot of streamers are still playing PUBG. Just, I mean, they don't really care about it. But going along the whole lines of where you know, Fortnite has their skins and whatnot. A lot of streamers have, well, like I say a lot, but I know of like Shroud, and I think Dr. Disrespect have their own skins in PUBG. I know Shroud for sure. I don't know about Dr. Disrespect, but I'm wondering if that is something that you have to purchase. I did see there are purchasable. Is that even a word? Purchasable?
Yeah.
I think that is. Yeah. Skins that you can get within PUBG, which is, I mean, they're already doing what Fortnite does, so they're gonna make money some like that way at least. I don't know.
So now this like brings up a topic like, should more games like Fortnite be free to play? So like, should PUBG go free to play? Since technically PUBG is a released game. Like,
Yeah.
It's not in the alpha or the beta or whatever bullshit that they said it was in when they released it. But
Yeah.
I mean, do you think like more games should just go free to play?
He's on.
I honestly think it would be a smart move. They could lock some cool cosmetics. Like, they could bring back the original Player Unknown skin, the one where you get it's like the jacket or whatever. They can release like a different version of that you can buy, and whatnot. If you make it free to play, people are gonna be more gravitated and want to play it more often. They're gonna be like, okay, this game's not bad. I also want to look cool while I kill things and whatnot. So they're gonna want to spend
Doesn't want to
money.
look cool while they kill things.
Right? I'm a sucker for cosmetics. You know, like I'm okay. Granted, I may or may not have bought a battle pass in Fortnite, and may or may not have bought V-Bucks to get cosmetics from the game. Okay,
You did.
I know.
You.
I did. I'm a sucker for cosmetics. So, you know, if you give me the option to get something that looks cool, you know what I mean, like a stupid little dance or whatever, you know, I might get it. You know, so I think, yeah, it would be a smart move for PUBG to go free to play, and unlock have skins available for that you could purchase. Still have crates for, like, you know, common things and whatnot that you can get within crates. But, you know, offer some things like, you know, get more streamers, I guess, partnered or involved, and have skins that they have, you know, shirts. Like H1Z1 has like their whole like streamer lineup and team lineup with like shirts and skins and whatnot. Do something like that.
I forgot all about H1Z1.
Yeah. Also, like, apparently, like, going on with that too, kind of like rolling with that, is H1Z1 apparently released a remastered version of H1Z1. So it's like H1Z1, but it's remastered, but it kind of went back to like the old style of H1Z1, which
Of course they did.
yeah, which I don't know, but that's what people have been talking about. They're like, oh, have you checked out the new H1Z1 like remastered version? I'm like, no. My only question was it free? And it is. So I think if you own H1Z1, you get the remastered version or something like that. So yeah, I would say go free to play. It'd be, I feel like with the state of the game now, I mean, it's not in any way, shape, or form on its last leg. It's not dying or anything like that, but it would bring rejuvenate the directory on Twitch and the people that want to play it. I'd say free to play, get cosmetics, and do it that way. And as far as like games in the future that are following that, like Realm Royale is free. I'm sure they're gonna unlock cosmetics here pretty soon, but it's an alpha, so I think they're already doing that. So I don't know. I think free to play is like the answer. You know?
Now, should it just stick with battle royales, or do you think it should expand to like other games?
I want to say yes, but then also want to say no. But I'm gonna go with yes for right now. I'm gonna go with maybe, actually.
Maybe. I'm
Yeah.
curious, what's the no in you saying?
Because like I'm thinking like outside, like what if it's like a story-driven game or something like that, like something that's not necessarily multiplayer. Like, how would you do that? You know, like would you? I don't know. DLC for more story? I don't know. I think right now my whole mindset, I can't think of anything outside of like going free to play other than like a battle royale game. Like, what if like CS:GO is free to play? I could see that, I guess. What if I think mainly multiplayer games, like a lot of multiplayer games, sure, why not? Like what would you rather have World of Warcraft go free to play? Would you like that?
I mean, for the sake of my wallet and how much I spend on World of Warcraft a year, yeah.
Yeah.
But I would be interested to see like what's going to be paid content. Like, oh, these old transmog sets that we took out of the game. Yeah, 15, 20 bucks. It'd just be interesting to see what they make pay to play.
Dude, that would be interesting.
Or not pay to play. Wow, pay to look pretty.
Yeah. It's no longer pay to win. It's pay to look pretty. Pay to LP.
I'm gonna be the poorest, most prettiest person in the game.
There you go.
That's what they did.
But yeah, I don't know. I think free to play is a good option for a lot of companies. I think it's scary though, because it's like you're gonna spend all this money developing a game, and then you're like, okay, well it's free to play, but if you want to look cool and do all these things, it's $15.
Yeah, it's definitely a double-edged sword.
Right.
Because to get people into the game, free is always good. Give them a little taste. But then, some people take it to pay to play or pay to win.
Right.
And don't really care as much, I want to say.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, mobile games are the best example. A majority of them are free. I mean, yeah, you have to deal with ads, whatever. But then it's like, oh, you're out of energy. Wait 10 hours or spend, I don't know, like $10, get these crystals and renew your energy for free.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, free to play is definitely a double-edged sword.
Right. Because, yeah, I could totally understand that. Because I know when Dead by Daylight released their store for cosmetics, didn't enhance the killers. There's like no perks involved or anything like that, purely cosmetics. And everybody, well, not everybody, but there was like a huge uproar, like, oh man, now the game's like pay to win and whatnot. And it's like, you get literally nothing. Like, there's a DLC, you can buy a character and get perks that way, but you have to pay for that. But I mean, that's just like that's just DLC. You don't have to. It's not gonna make you any better or any worse. Which, now that I think about it, like, what if there's like a perk that's like really, really good, and it's like with a character, and like the only way to unlock that is through that character. So maybe it's kind of like pay to win. But
I
whatever.
can see that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when the cosmetic store went out, everybody was like, "Oh man, pay to win! Wow, how dare you? What have you done to my game?" It's like you have the option. No one's telling you or forcing you to, buy this content or buy the in-game currency to buy the cosmetics. No one's telling you that. If you're gonna get mad and upset with that, then maybe you shouldn't be playing the game. You should be playing, maybe Barbie Dream House is your type of game. All right.
But the house I want costs money.
Right, exactly. You gotta, if you want a bigger house, money, gimme, So it sucks.
I mean, in a sense, Diablo used to be pay to win. Back when they had the auction house.
Yeah.
And you could use real money to buy gear and gems and everything.
Yeah, I kind of miss Auction house. You literally just said it right then and there, but I couldn't think of the words.
I don't.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely one of those, like, if I got unlucky drops and I needed to get, like, a gem, it cost me, like, almost all of my gold to get the gem I needed.
Yeah.
Because there's been times where I play where I'm just, like, the unluckiest person in the world.
Yeah.
And I can't get, like, the specific things I need. And it's just like, oh, here, give me all of your gold just so you can have this one gem. And it's like, thank you.
Thanks.
This is...
Appreciate it. People, I remember back in the day, Diablo 3, people made a living off of the auction house.
Oh, yeah.
People would sell things for actual money. I'm like, God dang, that's crazy. I guess I do and I don't with the auction house. I think mainly because when I came into Twitch and I really got into Twitch, Diablo 3 was just released. And I just remember people farming the auction house and like just putting things up on sale, and I don't know, that maybe that's why. But
Oh, yeah. The
It's,
currency that's still in my Blizzard wallet is actually from the auction house.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I think it's only like $2 or something.
Hey, there you go.
But I know it's $2.35.
Nice. Would you sell? Do you remember?
I do, surprisingly enough. I sold 3 gems.
Nice. There you go, making that money.
I made some fat cash.
There you go.
And then, like, right after I made the cash, Blizzard's like, oh, we're closing the auction house. And I'm like, no.
Right. Yoink. We are out.
Oh, it was awful. That was a sad day.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? Next topic. Transition to? What a smooth transition, by the way.
That was a great transition.
Right.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Right.
I'm bored with this topic. Supposedly Sony is truthfully and honestly looking into going cross-platform.
Ooh, nice. So what does that mean fully?
Well, for Fortnite, for example, Sony locked Fortnite accounts.
Okay.
They were strictly PlayStation. You couldn't transfer them to Xbox, Switch, PC, whatever. Obviously, a lot of complaints and stuff from people. Like, not happy that they have to start all over again. Any purchases they made never, like, couldn't transfer over either. Mm-hmm. So, like, that really cool costume that you have that makes you look like a little teddy bear or whatever, yeah. Well, that's stuck on your PlayStation account. You'll have to repurchase it if you're gonna do that.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's dumb.
But, yeah.
So they're looking into making it more viable of, like, if you have all the stuff on one account, that you can unlock it on another console. Or would that... So, like, my question is... Okay, that wouldn't... So, like, let's say, for example, you log into your friend's account, like, your account on a friend's PlayStation. Would they have that stuff unlocked? Would they be able to play on that account? Like, if they left? Because I know you have to, like, authorize, like, a PS4. Like, you can authorize... You have the option within the Epic account or whatever. You have to authorize one specific PS4.
Right.
Hypothetically speaking, if you were to go into, like, another friend's account or another friend's, like, PlayStation 4 and log in, would that stuff transfer over?
I would assume so, since it's Sony to Sony.
Yeah. So
but no, and I guess it's not just Switch that they're looking to become cross-platform with.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Xbox and PC as well.
Ooh. Good. I mean,
which I think this should have been a thing to begin with.
Yeah, it should. The thing between, like, cross-platform, like, I feel like it was always talked about, but nobody actually ever did it. It's like, oh, with this cool idea of, like, being able to play with friends on console and PC and like, other consoles or whatever, you know, but it's all about, like, we have to lock in this to boost our sales and whatnot, because everybody's so scared of, you know, like, if we make it cross-platform, like, who's gonna buy what and what are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like even if it was cross-platform, like let's say for example, like we'll just go with Fortnite. It's obviously gonna be available for everything at this point. I'm still gonna get it on PC.
Yeah.
You know? If it's gonna be a console released and PC released, I'm still gonna get it. But it gives me this option of, you know, my friends that don't really have like, you know, a PC or play PC games that much, but there's that common game that we could play together. It gives me that option, and that's such a good thing, you know, because I'm sitting in that position right now where it's like my buddies, my friends want to play more games together, but they only have consoles, and I don't really play a whole lot of console stuff. So I don't know, it's a good thing. Cross-platform is becoming more of a thing. So
I really want to
dope.
speculate that the reason why Sony was a little hesitant on it is like what you said. Well, you know, I buy PC games. I mean, I buy PC games too.
Right.
If a game's going to be available on, you know, Xbox One, PS4, and PC, I'm going to automatically go to PC because that's my home platform. So I'm thinking that they're like, oh, well, if we open it up to other people, you know, maybe, just maybe, they won't come back. And we
Right.
lose that person. So I wonder if maybe that's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah.
But then again, it's Sony, and, like, I'm only into Sony for the exclusives. But then
Right.
all the exclusives I care about have been switching over to both consoles, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Like, Kingdom
It's-
Hearts.
Was Kingdom Hearts always a Sony exclusive?
Yeah, just like Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, true. I think wasn't like Resident Evil one of those as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's one of those things where I feel like it's money talks, you know? It's whoever can spend the most money to keep that title wins. And it sucks.
I totally agree, but there's always going to be certain games that I'm going to play on a certain console. Like my Resident Evils, I'm always going to play on my PlayStation. Final Fantasies, I'm going to get on the PlayStation. You
Yeah.
know, I don't care
true.
if they're on both servers, Jesus. both
Yeah.
platforms. You know, obviously all my MMOs, if possible, I'm going to play on PC. Because I just feel big games like that just play better on PC rather than console.
Yeah.
But that's just, I mean, that's probably just me.
I
But,
mean,
like-
no, yeah, I get it.
Like Diablo, I understand. Not really that that's like an MMO, but,
Yeah.
you know, you play with other people. But, like, I can see that working on console because it plays like Divinity, Original Sin, or like any of the other overhead dungeon crawlers.
Yeah.
You know, but like Final Fantasy Online, I didn't understand. Destiny makes sense, obviously, because it's a first-person shooter, so there's not much to it.
Right.
But, like, just some of the intensive games, I'm like, I don't understand why it went to console.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I never really, for me, it's a weird concept of like like I'll be honest, like Diablo 3 going to console. I'm like, what? Like that doesn't make any sense. Because I played Diablo 3 on PC, and then from going from PC to console, I'm like, how is that gonna work? But I mean, you know, it's a viable thing, and it's people have made it work and whatnot.
Mhm.
It kind of like opened up my eyes when I played Neverwinter, because that was like one of the
Holy
MMOs.
crap.
Yeah, well, that was one of the MMOs that I played on the Xbox One with like my other friends. I'm like, dude, how am I gonna play a quote unquote MMO? You know, I'm like, this is not real. It's like a fake MMO on a console. But I was like, oh, this actually kind of works. You just like plug in all these like skills in one control. Like, wow, how convenient.
I
but,
played
yeah.
Neverwinter, and I don't remember why I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was so
Er-
laggy. Like when you got in the main town, it was bad. But it was still a fun game, you know. I think I stopped playing it because my friends stopped playing it. So I'm like, all right, I got nobody else to play with, so I'm gonna stop. I think that's typically how an MMO goes for me. It's like I start playing, then I either get really bored, or I get overwhelmed, or the combination, and then my friends stop playing. I'm like, okay, got it.
Oh,
Um,
totally. I have a few games like that.
Yeah.
Like Overwatch, I stopped playing because the friends I were playing with stopped playing.
Yeah.
I could never get into Hearthstone.
Oh yeah.
I did the same thing with RuneScape. I stopped playing.
Let me ask you this real quick, okay? Follow me on this. What if, okay, RuneScape, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you following me right now?
I mean, I'm watching your little voice bar go, but yeah.
What if it was actually called Run Escape?
Whoa.
What if, and the whole objective of the game is you just like running away from something? See, Rain's are you effing what? Rain gets into his mind was blown too. Right.
He's playing CS:GO.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
Is he playing comp or is he playing just casual?
Probably just casual.
Oh, nice. I haven't played CS:GO in so long.
Well, it's never too late.
Yeah. What were we talking about? God, I get so distracted.
We were talking about Run Escape.
Yeah, Run Escape. What if?
Dude, you know how cool that would be?
Huh.
Like when you just think about it, like a game where all you're doing is running and escaping. But like you don't see like what you're running away from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Right?
It's kind of like Dead by Daylight. Oh wait, have you heard? Okay, I'm just like going off the hinge. I kind of wish Tech was here to talk about this. Real side note: have you seen this new game called State? Hold on.
State of Decay. What?
No, not that. Tech. What's it called? What is it called? Soul at Stake. There is no state in there. It's Soul at Stake. Have you seen this?
I have not.
So it's like a Japanese version of Dead by Daylight.
What?
It is interesting. So you have like the killer or the hunter or whatever you want to call it, and you have these survivors, and you have to escape. You have to you have to get these cards and these devil totems or whatever, and you have to get 21. It's like poker or something like that. You have to get 21 to defeat the demon, and he dies or whatever, and you escape. Soul Stake. We can talk about it next time. Maybe we can get Tech in here at one point and we can talk about it. But he's been actually digging the game. I watched him play a little bit last night. It looks wonky. Like it looks really
creepy.
wonky. Yeah, it looks wonky. But it just, he was enjoying it, and a lot of people that play Dead by Daylight that were checking this out were like, it's not too bad. It's a little different, and it's pretty good. So I don't know if it's in early access right now, if it's something that's gonna get worked on or whatever. But
it almost reminds me of like a horror Jade Empire.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if I'm gonna check it out or if I'm gonna buy it, but if anybody is interested in it, check out Tech Guru 808. He's gonna be playing it every so often. So,
Blue Soul Stake's also 40% off right now. It is in early access.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
There you go. Cool. I think I'm probably gonna follow that up and see where that goes and everything like that. So.
Yeah, because it looks like a game I might be interested in.
Hey, there you go. You know what that game kind of looks like to me is Fatal Frame.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, it kind of does. With like a hint of Outlast.
Yes. It's got like Fatal Frame and what's that other, there's another game that was like dude, it's gonna irk me. Hold on.
I was like, I have no clue what you're talking about. There's like so many games.
It's like I want to say Korean, but it's like a Japanese game. It's like an Asian game where the bus breaks down and you have to like explore this broken down like this school or whatever, and it's like revolving around like this weird pig. Oh, God,
Pig?
What is the name of it?
I have no idea. You lost me at Pig.
I'm going to find out. We'll come back to it. Shoot.
Because, like, in the back of my brain, like, you're talking about, like, an Asian horror game, and I'm like, okay. And then you said school, and, like, my brain instantly went to Corpse Party.
No.
And I was like, and then you're like, and then there's a pig, and I'm like, not Corpse Party. Not Corpse Party at all.
Shoot. I have it on my main account. I have to change users to find it, but...
Oh, no. Not change users.
I have to change users, but then I have that security thing on there, so I'll have to, like... Put the I'm gonna do it. What else is going on real quick? And it's gonna take like a minute because I have to remember my password. God, what is it, man?
It's probably anywhere between 8 and 12 characters, maybe with some special signs.
Right. Oh, I got the password correct. I have to go into Steam real quick.
Nice. Oh, did you hear Fortnite brought back the shopping carts for 2 hours and then immediately took them out?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they added.
I thought that was still a thing.
No, they added them. Well, they re-added them like a couple days ago. I think I'm pretty sure.
Really?
like 6-ish days ago. Then like 2 hours later, they took them out again because they were still broken.
Out.
Oh man, I wish. What?
Why did they get rid of it?
Well, the shopping carts are super bugged.
Oh, really?
They caused people to just annihilate another person.
Hey, really?
But my favorite part is it let people clip through the world, and then it just killed them.
Oh God.
Oh my God, no, it was super funny to me. I'm just like, dude, I want to see something like that. Like, I want to see someone pushing a shopping cart and then just fall through the world.
Yeah.
'Cause that'd be dope.
That'd be pretty cool. That's part of the game. That's part of the game for sure. Okay.
Use shopping carts at your own risk.
Right. Okay, so I think I found one of the games, Dread Out. Have you ever played that one?
I have not.
Okay, Dread Out is not a great game, to be honest. If I remember this one as being the one. Let me go to the store page real quick. I think this is the one. It's got mostly positive reviews, but it's like a horror game, but it's got a little bit of that aspect in there. There's some sort of pig involved, and I got to the part where there's like a giant boar that's like chasing you around. I'm like, oh God. But if you like Fatal Frame, I would check out Dread Out. It's not the greatest, but if you go in an open mind,
it's only $1.50.
Is it? Oh, is it on sale?
Yeah, it's on sale. I might buy it just to buy it.
Yeah, I didn't know they have DLC. What?
So for $4, I can get all the DLC.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool horror game.
There's a manga that's with it too.
Ooh, right up your alley. There you go. But yeah, if you're into like a horror game or something like that, like we're talking about the whole soul at stake or whatever, but this had like a little bit of a dash to that where it's like had that kind of vibe to it. So it was all right. I got more frustrated with it than anything towards the end.
Is it single player?
Yeah,
it is
single player. Yeah.
Yeah, I need it in my life now.
Yeah. Dude, I wish I know they had Fatal Frame on the Wii U and you could use the Wii U controller as like a camera.
Oh my God, they did have it on the Wii U, didn't they?
Yeah, I remember we did a playthrough on our YouTube channel not too long, well, a while ago actually. With the newer one, it was pretty cool. But I wish they did more games like that. For like PC, man. Like I wish there was more creepy games out there. I feel like that is something that we've lacked this year and in a lot of years is a creepy game. Like there was Outlast. Outlast freaked me out for a bit.
The Forest got me and Anna got me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, The Forest is pretty creepy.
Oh my God.
I didn't really play Anna too much.
I still remember when I was playing The Forest by myself and I threw a Molotov at the big guy with like all the arms.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me because I broke him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
You
not
like break
cool.
everything in your game.
Kind of.
God bless.
I got on my boathouse and I went out to the middle of the lake because I'm like, he won't come after me because they don't go in the water. Well,
Right?
he was on fire. He went into the water and then like his sensor that says he's in water just broke.
Oh, really?
And he came after me, destroyed my houseboat, and I'm just like, I'm gonna die.
Right. You did.
He almost got me, and then I ended up getting hypothermia, and I'm like, but he's right
Oh.
there, I can't do it.
Yeah.
It was awful.
Dang. That's like another game that I want to check out again is The Forest.
Dude, I will happily play with you.
Yeah, that's a
We
cool
can,
game.
we'll 2-man it.
There you go.
I'd invite you to
Cool.
my game, but I'm at like day like 40 something.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, it is very hard.
Yeah.
And I'm not that close to the spawn point either. So,
There's an end game to that, right?
yeah, you find your son.
Whoa, spoiler alert! Now I know that you find your son. I'm just kidding. I actually saw the end of the game, to be honest, so don't worry about it.
I was also gonna say, it was just, that's the whole objective of the game, is to find your son.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But what if you like, you know, what if there's like a plot twist and the son's actually dead? Or you never really had a son, it's all a dream. What if, you know? You never
I don't know, the son was really ugly and I have a hard time believing it was mine.
Yeah. Could have been the milkman's son, you know what I mean? God bless.
Milkman, baby.
Yeah, dude, there's so many games I have on my main account, like The Evil Within. I could play that again. So many single player games.
There are so many single player games. And like there's single player games that I wish were multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Or games
That's
that are
true.
strictly multiplayer that I wish were single player.
Yeah. Oh, Payday 2. The memories on that one.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I posted all those in your stream a couple days ago too.
Yeah. We need to play Dead Space 3, by the way. We need to finish that.
We do. I couldn't find the
keep it
video
real,
clips of like me
Oh,
eating
yeah.
nuts and stuff. Ah. Yeah, I
it's
couldn't
somewhere on
find
YouTube.
those. I figured it
Yeah.
was somewhere on YouTube. I just can't remember where.
Yeah. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
Nintendo was on another ban wave.
Really?
Yeah.
What
They're
did they just
they're
ban
really
users?
cracking down. Well, they're really cracking down on hackers.
So
Oh, go ahead.
so what do you mean by like hackers? Do you mean like people like actually hacking or like
Yeah, like the people who are
modding?
using like surprisingly enough, Game Sharks. They're banning those
Oh,
now.
really?
But yeah, and it's not just
Wow.
like the DS either. Like they're doing it on the Switch. Because there's like some things that you can hack in like Super Mario Odyssey.
Uh-huh.
I heard that people were adding like pornography to it.
Ooh,
And they're
edgy.
oh yeah. And then like if Nintendo's system like registers you have a pirated game, you automatically
Mhm.
get banned.
Dang, really?
Oh yeah.
So, hypothetically speaking, right? Like, let's
Mhm.
say you remember when the when the reruns were released. That's
What?
never mind. What? When the
What?
Wii was released, there was a thing that you could do. It was like a mod or something you can install that was like
Yeah,
an
homebrew it.
emulator. Yeah. Would that?
Oh,
do
yeah.
They do they? I mean, was that bannable? I mean, I'm assuming it was. But I don't think they did
I
anything
mean-
back then.
No, because it wasn't like an online system. It was optional
true.
online. Same with the
So-
actually, I'll bite my tongue. I don't know about the Wii U.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume it was something similar to the Wii. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like the DS, they're really cracking down on, and the Switch, they're really cracking down on.
With the Switch, it's like I don't have a Switch, but to do
I like
anything
mine.
online, you know, I would like to have a Switch, but I don't know. With the Switch and doing online stuff, if you play online, do you have to pay to play online or is it free?
As it sits right now, it's free.
Okay,
Uh,
that's cool.
well, they're adding a pay to play
Oh, what?
subscription.
Oh God, really?
Yeah. There were
What?
rumors about it with the Switch, but
I mean, what is it? What does it offer different?
nah, just access to the multiplayer games as far as I know.
That's stupid.
I mean, it's
Alright.
$4. It's $4 a month or 20 for a year. But
Oh,
if
it's
you're
not
gonna,
too bad.
no, it's not too bad. But at the same time, I got my DS because I could play free with other people. I got the Wii U so I could play with other people for free. I got the Switch so I could play with other people for free. And it's like, now that I have to pay, I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
That's just another subscription that I have to pay.
Yeah. It's just I feel like that's just like the way that the world is now. It's like, hey, pay to buy this product, but then to go online and do anything else with it, to enjoy it fully, it's a subscription fee. So enjoy the base product, you know, sure, it's great. But if you want to enjoy everything else, it's gonna be like $10 a month. Like, oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, supposedly they're releasing like some classic games from like the NES, the SNES, and
Oh,
like
that's
stuff
kinda
like
cool.
that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's kind of like the current stuff. Like when you pay for Xbox Live, you get like 3 free games a month or whatever.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually kind of true. I don't utilize it at all, which sucks because there are some cool games that are released. Like, I know that the PlayStation does it with the PlayStation Plus or whatever. You get like
They do.
discounted games and you get some games for free and whatnot.
Mhm.
But I actually downloaded Journey. Yo, that could be a cool game to play. Journey.
Oh, I love Journey.
Oh,
Journey and
the
Limbo.
soundtrack?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Limbo's so good. The soundtrack to Journey was so good. I freaking loved it. I mean that's kind of cool. Like with the consoles, like I know people are like up in arms, like the whole like, oh man, I gotta pay money to play online and all my friends and whatnot. But you do get free stuff with it, so that's kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah, but
it still sucks. It still sucks.
I mean,
get
it does. Like, I am a pot calling the kettle black here. I'm fully aware because I play WoW. I have since God ever ago.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in paying a subscription to play with my friends.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm a pot calling the kettle black right now because I play WoW.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like certain games might be okay. You know, like World of Warcraft, Elder Scrolls, if they fix their shit. But, like, almost every game requires you to have Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Network, even if you play by yourself. And it's like, why do I have to give you $60 on top of like another $10 if I want to play your game? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't, but you know, people still do it. It's like twisting
And
their
it's
hand.
so dumb.
It
We should
is,
all
it
just
is.
ascend.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it's what keeps a lot of console games alive, like console systems and things like that. It's not necessarily just their game sales, but the fact that you pay to play online. It's just like a comfort. It's an extra cushion for them. You know, they could have a bad year with consoles, but those that do play it have to pay to play with their friends, you know. So
Yeah,
sucks.
it does.
Yep.
Are you?
Yeah, dude. Raid, are you okay, dude? You mad, dude? It's fine.
No, I think he got screwed.
Yeah. Anything else you would like to talk about or touch up on?
Well, I was writing notes and we started talking about Journey and Limbo, and I wrote Jimbo instead of.
Hey, Jimbo. Hey.
That's really it.
Jimbo just makes you think of gumbo, and I'm like real hungry now.
That's your own fault.
Yeah, that's on me.
It really is.
I'm like hangry like 80% of my day. I'm like, dude, I am so hungry.
Oh
then
god,
I
if you're
eat
hangry, we
something-
should go.
Listen, I mean, I'm not hangry right now. I mean, I have like crackers. I have like some pita chips here. I could totally eat, but my window's closing in a minute, so I can't eat anything after 8. Oh, and there it goes. It's 8 o'clock now, so.
Oh
rip.
no! Hey,
You
well,
can't eat
it's
anything.
7:59 here.
Hey,
Oh no,
nice.
now it's 2
Yep,
or
yep,
8.
There it goes.
God, now it's 2.
That was 2.
Oh, no.
I should be good then. I could totally eat right now. I could totally eat. All right. I guess we could wrap it up.
Alrighty. Bam. There you go.
What's up, guys? My name is Anil. You can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Anil_. I typically stream 8 a.m. Central Standard Time in the morning. Typically do a lot of Overwatch. But the season has ended, so I'm gonna try to dabble in some variety stuff. So, I do that. I know. Listen, it's push comes to shove, put me in a corner. I'm a go variety. You can also follow me on Twitter at Anil_was_taken. I typically just tweet random things when I go live and just stupid stuff. I tweeted about my shoes earlier. I got some new shoes, so that's pretty cool.
I'll have to check out that tweet. I tweeted about my pickles.
Ooh, yeah, you did. I saw that tweet. But yeah, it's pretty much me, and yeah.
I'm Unicorn Muffin. I stream Twitch TV
Oh
/Unicorn Muffin. I has a Twitter at unicornmuffin.tv, and I also own a website, unicornmuffin.tv. Legitimately, I'm pretty sure if you just look up Unicorn Muffin or Unicorn Muffin TV, you will find me. I have a very unique name. That's about it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Ciao.